I thought if I did everything right, we'd never argue.
I thought being perfect meant never needing help.
But love is not in the flawless. It's in the trying, the forgiving, and the mess.
This is Perfect Imperfections, unfiltered, unfinished, and apologetically human. Come on. Welcome to Fire and Spice Podcast. I'm Fire.
And I'm Spice.
How spicy are you today?
With this heat?
That sounds more like fire.
Exactly. With this heat, there's too much spice.
Ooh.
And when I put spice in this heat, it's gonna get into your eyes and you start crying.
That sounds dangerous. Welcome to our podcast today. How are you doing besides all of that?
I'm good, I'm just hot.
Which one do you prefer, hot or cold?
None of them.
That doesn't sound
Especially here.
The
The problem is when it's hot, it's too hot. When it's cold, it's too cold. I prefer moderate.
Spring or fall?
Spring.
Ugh. I'm the nice one in this podcast today. And because of that, I've been looking into your feedback from our previous episodes. And a couple of questions came up. Someone asked, we told you to find your tribe. Where do those people come from? Mr. Spice, where do those people come from?
I wish I knew. I wish I knew where they come from.
You're telling people about things you don't know.
No.
Mm-hmm.
But this is what I think. When you be good, God will bring good people on your side.
So you just stay home and wait for good people?
No, you just be good. You don't have to be good at home. You just be good everywhere. And God will bring good people around you.
It's starting to sound kind of story Abraham. I will make you the father of many nations. Decades later, he was still waiting on the promise. Is this what you're telling us?
So what is the problem? The problem is waiting or the promise?
Promise haikuwa na shida ni ya Mungu.
Na sasa shida ni nini?
Kugoja.
Why are you so impatient?
Why am I waiting for my whole life for people that are supposed to be helping me to do life?
When was I saying this? I think I was talking to some banana. And we were talking, I'm going to pick a story too about a guy who built a house here. And he spent almost all his life here, and then he went back home when he's very old.
And he couldn't enjoy the house.
And then he couldn't enjoy the house. So that waiting is what I don't want. But the waiting of God, the timing of God,
My great daddy.
You slap.
But essentially, when we're talking about the tribe, and I know most people are asking, how does that look like? What are the qualities of a good friend, or at least a good tribes person?
A genuine person, a honest person, a person who will be there for you in and out of season, in time of needs, in time of happiness. Just a person who will be around in and out of season.
In and out, that sounds so something. What is in and out of season? The
season is when for example, when you plant things. When the season for harvesting that maize comes, that is the season of maize. When you harvest, there's nothing that remains in the garden. So it's out of season. So when it's in season, there's abundance.
Come on, okay.
When it's in, there's provision, there's food, there's everything. There's money. Yeah. But
Me,
out of
in season, I'm out.
A lot of friends are just there for in season. Out of season.
But we should end up a grocery store season avocado.
Zimemeremeta na zimepakwa mafuta.
There's no avocados in the grocery store.
Hata maembe.
Maembe kai.
Kayelo kamerai bibi vizuri. Yaani kuna kwanza time ya maembe.
Kai hadi nimeanza kufeel.
Ukambani mimi nakwambia tulikuwa tuna time ya maembe. Kila mtu ako nayo. Like sasa hata si ati unaenda unachuna, you go and uweke hivi inaivia kwa mti.
But so na cheki having friends of in the season ni kama sawa kamba saya maembe. So it's important to have out of season.
So imagine people look for you wakati wa maembe. Maembe zikiisha una kazi yangu.
Yeah.
What kind of friend are you then?
Maembe.
Kwa hivyo unanitumia basi.
Sikutumii, maembe ni zako ama ni za Mungu.
Ni sawa. Ni ziko kwa shamba yangu wakati sina, kwa hivyo wewe si best yangu.
Na kuombeanga zimeenda.
So that means kabisa nikikosa maembe you're not a friend.
I'll be checking on you to make sure maembe bado ziko. Focus.
No. Kabisa you check on me mara ya kwanza hakuna maembe, mara ya pili hakuna maembe, mara ya tatu hakuna maembe.
Natafuta mwingine, hata mara ya kwanza nitakuwa nimetafuta mwingine.
So unanidamu.
Ndakuwa tunakomea one day go better.
Then you're not a genuine friend. You're not a genuine friend. And it is very hard to find genuine friends like this, Gracie. Okay, acha kufungia maneno.
Me, nataka kusema kitu. Their friends, I think, hata sijui kama ni friends. Ama ni watu tu. But there are people in your life who are there for specific seasons and they can't handle the other seasons. Like there are people when if good things happen in your life. For example, right now it's graduation season. There are people who right now their life has so many people. Because your life is going well. You have celebration in your life. And there are people who will celebrate you. Yani mpaka ujue umsema ni rank. But when it comes to hard seasons, umse yuko. Then there's the vice versa. There are people who are there for you when bad things are happening. They will be there with you. But the day, I don't want to say God forbid because God help you, there's something good happens in your life, they're not where to be found.
So they're there when I have, or when good things are happening.
Or when you don't, and they get to be the shoulder you lean on. But they can't be both.
I want a friend who can be both.
We all do. Supposedly.
Why do I have a friend, a seasonal friend?
But can you handle people in all their seasons?
I don't need a crowd for my seasons. I don't need a crowd. And there are some specific seasons with some specific people in your life. Sasa hawa zote they are very few. I don't think you will count if you have not more than two.
What?
Like wa season yote, they are very few.
I think
angalia, mimi nilikuwa naangalia hata contacts zangu za simu. I have so many people on my phone book. But who checks on me?
Si mimi nakutumianga memes.
Alafu akikupigia anakuuliza umeninyamazia aje?
But that is the opening line for when I need something. Sasa hiyo ndo na open nayo nikipitisha maana.
Exactly.
Bro, it's been long. Unaendeleaje? By the way, my best gone.
Hiyo ni ya kukuta kuitishwa kitu. Sasa
but say you have pretend.
Ni a pretend name.
They're not pretending.
So let me ask you. So there are people you are comfortable keeping when they come to you when they are just in need. Ukisort need yao, they are nowhere to be found.
Tell me if I'm wrong. Lakini, see, we all have that person that when they call you, ata text ikianza na whatever, something nice. Like, hi, I've missed you. You already know this person is gonna ask you for money.
In a conversation,
so already you're expecting. Me already napenda how. You already know what to expect from you. The ones I don't like are the ones who come and they pretend they're checking on you and they're being nice. And you all have this whole long conversation. I love how it ends with, oh, by the way, and your colleague, Mr. Akio. Come to come from my email, like, hey, how are you?
So, how was that your best?
Our borrowers. Sini borrowers.
So they are not friends, they are borrowers.
Yeah,
a friend in
a friend in need is a friend indeed.
Yeah.
They are the one making you to be in need.
And there are so many.
But you know that people you can't convince, you're not broke. Or you're broke.
No, how do you
English.
What truth meter do they use to come to that conclusion that I'm not broke? Hata nikiwaambia sina. They can't even, yani nimewadanganya.
Yeah.
Unawezaje ni aje hauna aje.
Look at yourself. Ebu parability.
Unajua is it bad kuonekana ni kama uko nayo na una?
Oh, I was listening to a podcast. I think it was, her name is Sharon. I don't know her last name, but she was talking about fasting. And so she said, before I keep fast, alikuwa nataka kila mtu ajue ana fast, like yo. So atatoka kona njaa. Yani she's just the, you know, mtoto ako tu. Ndio mtu amuulize like mimi venye na fast.
Lazima watu wajue.
But I think someone took it to the Bible where it says that if you're fasting and you'll be out there telling everybody, the only reward you get ni hiyo ya watu wako like, hey wow, uko deep. And that's it. But the Bible says you're supposed to jipake mafuta oga.
What was you on a fast?
What was it? But to say, you see, even in life, people want you to look like what you're going through.
You look like your problem.
So
what I appreciate you.
Me and as well appreciate because they're not even helping you. But people want you to actually look like what you're going through.
And if you don't look like what you're going through,
then you're faking it. You're lying to me.
And how you make it?
Jimmy Gates. Make it or make it.
Yake ni make it or make it. Yani haina hapo fake. Yake ni make it.
But is it faking or has God glorified himself through me that I don't look like what I'm going through?
To them it's faking, to you is glory.
But is it faking because they're still boring you because they think you're still...
And that is why I ask, is it bad? Because now, what kind of friends do I have when I look like I don't have problems and they start borrowing and niwaambie sina, and then we start having a clash, ni zile unaninyima, unanidanganya, na kweli ya kisina. So what can you do to avoid a lot of them? Because you cannot avoid all of them.
Money and friendship shall never come together. Let's just not.
Let's not what?
Bring money and friendships.
But sasa niko na issue naenda kwa beste yangu.
Enda kwa adui.
Do you mean niende kwa adui?
Money is probably the leading destroyer of relationships.
No, it can destroy when you borrow na uniambia utarudisha and you don't.
Not even that. People's relationship with money destroy their relationships with other people.
Explain that.
I think Nivusi, is that his name?
I don't know.
African. You should know people with money. Carry what?
Najua tu Benjos. Patelo na wanaitwa nani? Wengine.
Unaibisha. Unabani.
Jeff Bezos, sijui na wenye wana pesa.
Where? Anywho.
Zuka.
How come to?
Hey, now mwingine anaitwa wenye pesa. Elon Musk. Hao ndio unajua.
Mimi naongea tu kawaida.
Sio kawaida. Okay.
But I was listening to him talk, and he was saying, don't loan people money you can't afford to lose.
So when I loan you, I don't expect it back?
Yes. That way if I give it back, shukran. If I don't give it back, then you're not a loss.
Then people will take advantage of me.
No, I don't know that you don't expect it back.
Yeah.
I come to you and I say I want $200. Can I borrow $200? You give me $200, right?
Mm-hmm. In
your mind and in your calculations, you have to look, can I lose this $200?
Mm-hmm.
If Penyuko, the only money you're comfortable with giving me, and if I don't return, you don't feel bad, is $100, you'd be like, no, I don't have $200, but I can give you $100, Bob, and you can go look for the other one. So that way, if I don't ever come back to you with your money, you're cool. And it doesn't interfere with our relationship. But also, it teaches you that next time don't give me even the $100. But at least hujaenda loss.
Lakini, sisi tumeambia watu find your tribe.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we finding borrowers as our tribe?
Wait, Jew, that day that you told us to find our tribe, you told us that you get hurt and you have scars before you get to the tribe. Our borrowers are part of that scar. Stay away from borrowers.
Oh my God.
Stay away from who other people? Fake friends.
Fake friends. Like, all borrowers are fake friends.
Borrowers too ni shida ina. But your poverty is a problem.
My mom used to say, nipatie marafiki wenye pesa. Hata ukiomba. So be specific even in your prayer.
Me, when I pray, even when I'm praying for my friends, I pray for them to have money. Because my best friends, we are in a long-distance relationship. But I remember when I was sick, and God help her, she owns a business, and she wanted to take all her money, including like the rent money for her business, like all the money that she had, and send it to me, just because I couldn't work. And at that point, I realized you don't need many people.
You only need one.
Kai, you only need this one person that can take the shot from their body and give you.
Me, I think.
Trillionaire.
And I think that works. When you pray, don't be selfish praying for yourself. And there are so many people. Apana. There's no way unaweza niombea nibarikiwe na usijiombee ubarikiwe. Like utaniombeaje nikuwe na maembe na wewe ujiombee kuwa na hiyo mti ya maembe? That prayer is not even adding up. Wewe mwenyewe uko na uwezo wa kuniombea nikuwe na maembe. That means uko na uwezo wa kujiombea kuwe naye. But do we have those genuine friends who hata mtu hata akiomba anaomba Mungu mbariki, like mbariki zaidi?
You know, you're making me wonder, because there are people who their whole life culture is getting from other people. Like, I know we pray and God help me and everything, but this person never visualizes that God can actually come and help them.
So anaomba Mungu abariki mwingine ndio huyo mwingine akwe baraka kwake. Like, mbona asijiombea abarikiwe ama aoni kama anaweza barikiwe?
Hapo, I will have to go and do research.
Because I'm trying to think, why would you do that if you can pray for yourself? It is okay to do that. Before you answer, it is okay to do that. You see, inakaanga kama wale ma-uncle ama sijui kama ushaikuwa na wenye wako tu na pesa, rich people wanajuanga
nitumie ile CV.
hiyo CV yenye ulitumanga hata ukiwa class 8 10 years later bado anakutafutianga kazi. Juu anatakanga tu wewe, yeye ndio ako na pesa, akikuja ni kama mnamwabudu hata.
Yeah.
Wale anko wenye hawezi taka mkono, hata akiona kitu inaweza kusaidia haizi kuambilia. You see, there are people wanakutana nakwambia nakugeria mani, lakini akwambia anafanya nini kukusaidia kufish, kutoa hiyo samaki kwa maji. Baada anataka umuombange tu, na pia ukimuomba inakuwa ni shida. Have you ever had this is itaka marafiki? Like,
it's not even friends. I think it's also family. You know, there are people, it's the same way I said, there are people who are your friends when you're going through bad things or when you're a bad person. But when you decide to change your life or when God makes your days better, whatever, these people cannot be found in your life. And they will do anything in their power to destroy your life. People will just love you depending on them.
So when you can support yourself, they don't like that. They like when you depend on them all the time.
Yeah, or when you have just enough for me and you. So
no more to help.
Not even to help. As long as God helps you with enough that you're not becoming big, you just have enough to always give me something.
Oh, Jesus!
They're worse than borrowers. Because these are the scars that people get as they walk towards getting their tribe.
So, man. But that is true. There are people who just want you to be a tick. You need to add the tick. Ile ya kunyonya damu. Kwa ng'ombe. When you're not sticking to their life, they're not happy.
Oh.
Like, unaendelea aje uniombi. When they see you growing, trying to make steps, they try to suppress you down. They try to bring you down. Because they want you to be just depending on them. Hawataki kuona ukijisaidia. Because ukijisaidia, they will not have anybody to help.
See what's the next victim.
Ama maybe sasa hawatapata hiyo attention kwa familia.
Okay, have you ever watched the movie Nitanini, The Act? So this mother has this daughter who is not sick at all. And then she makes this kid think for her whole life that she's sick. She makes her think she has this incurable disease. Takes her to hospital, makes her have surgeries that she doesn't need, shaves her head. Now she can't even move. She's on a wheelchair. Just so that this kid can never live and can depend on her for the rest of her life.
So the mother is not sick but pretending to be
sick.
No,
the mother is okay.
Yeah.
The kid is she's healthy 100%.
Yeah.
But the mother takes this kid as a sick kid.
And the kid knows that.
The kid doesn't know. She has grown up her whole life thinking she has this incurable disease.
Oh.
So, you go from hospital.
So the mother has treated this kid like a sick kid.
All her life?
And the kid just believed she's sick.
Like you're going through all this because there's no, how can you question your mother?
So if the mother says you're sick, you're sick.
No, you're a baby, you're a kid, right? And you've grown up your whole life knowing you're sick. You can't even have friends in your home because your immune system is compromised. So you don't even have friends, you don't have anything. Your life is just you and your mother.
So
I'm a kutibu, and the more she's giving you meds, because I think at some point, I don't know if it's that movie or the other one, where she even was being given dog medicine to keep her paralyzed and so that she can sit on the wheelchair.
So the mother is using this kid to survive, like to make money?
No, to just make her feel needed.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's so unfair.
But isn't that what you're trying to say? There are people who will do that to your life.
They destroy you.
So then you think you're not capable of ever having a good life or ever being better. Because you're used to borrowing, you're used to life of depending on other people to do anything. Basic life.
You see what? It makes me just remember school when the teacher will tell you you are good for nothing. You will end up to be a nothing.
Right.
And that word clicks in your head like forever. Mwalimu alisema. And the worst part is you go home and your mother tells you the same, or your dad or your parents.
Yeah.
So, shule, umeambiwa you will never end up to be something in life. Home unaambiwa hivyo, and that messes your brain.
And you
start thinking that I will never end up to be somebody in life. So why even bother to try or work hard or even read? Because they say they have seen, these are grown-up people, these are teachers, these are parents, they have spoken words. And who am I as a kid? So you become even sick, like the kids. You become sick in your head, and it affects your mind, and you believe that and you live that. Your whole life is like that. The things we say to our kids, how you're bringing up your kids. You see? Like a parent, hata kama mtoto wako anakuja number second to last.
At least see last.
Hata kama ni hiyo last. Like ako 101, 102 over 102. Uko backbencher. Na unaona kweli huyu hata unless tu malaika ashuke. And still encourage. Encourage. Do you have those friends? Like they can encourage you. Did we say in a lot of season? They are there. Like they are not there when they need to use you. They are always there.
Last weekend is we shoot this, not last weekend is we watch this. But last weekend, we had gone for through Massachusetts. And I remember waking up in the morning and having, I want to say normal, but having that doubt and just butterflies in my stomach, something. But I remember sitting down and just streams of messages coming from my phone. And it's just people who are like, yo, you got this. You are made for this. You go there and just reading it. You're pumped. You forget all the problems you have. You forget all the things that are not going right. And you just go for it. But then how did I do it? But having those cheerleaders or people that believe in you even when you don't believe in it, gold. I think those people, because I woke up in the morning and it's the messages of go, you got this. And I got it.
There are very few people like that.
People who just cheer you up.
Cheer you up genuinely. Kuna watu watakutia up na mdomo, but they tear you down behind your back.
As long as it's behind my back and I can't see it, I'm taking what I can see.
No. I don't like them. I don't want them.
But how are you going to know if it's behind your back?
Let me tell you, this is what we say. You might not even know. But why? I will pray to God to show me those kind of people. I don't need them in my life.
Tunajenga prayer.
Why?
You're going to be praying. You're going to be praying a lot.
Ni sawa tu. Mimi nimekubali. But what nikwambie.
But you think someone can fake forever?
Oh yeah.
Forever.
Oh yeah, people fake.
Forever.
And you will never find out.
Guy.
Hata kama uta find out, it will be too late.
Like forever, like a long time.
Hello. Watu wamebarikiwa na fakeness.
So, what you're saying is, unaweza kosa kuonanga red flags.
And that is why I'm telling you.
People have red flags. Niwe tu utakuwa kipofu.
Utakuwa kipofu if you don't pray. There are some things that have been...
Satan will make you.
There are some things that you just know them on your knees. Like si ati ni mtu anakuambia, Si ati ni nini.
But just God.
But just God, like ni zile. Something will just happen and you don't need that friend anymore. You haumtaki na hujui ni kwa nini. And that is why I say follow your heart.
Are you now okay? You know, episode 1, you had a problem with people just fading away.
No.
So episode 6, are you okay with that fading away?
Fade away and God will replace them. Ama hata
or not.
Aniletee wengine. Ama hata nikae bila. Like we said, you don't need 10. Like the same way we said, how many people do you have in your phone? How many people do they check on you? Wangapi? Apart from umepotea na hiyo ni borrowers.
Or
no time.
Lakini si true friends ni the ones that send you memes.
Those are category ingine ya friends. Wacha tusiseme tu friends. They just make your life exciting.
They go straight to the heart. The people that send you memes.
Lakini inategemea what kind of message they want to send when they're sending those memes.
Kwani memes iko na hidden agenda?
Oh, hakuna meme haina nini maana.
Kwani imekuwa nini fasihi?
Hakuna meme haina maana.
Why are you going deep? Just laugh about it and keep moving.
If it is a joke, it is a joke. That's fine. But kuna memes za teachings.
Do you guys know about
kuna memes za teachings?
Teachings.
Hey, what do you learn from this meme? Ama kuna ka message anataka tu kupass.
Kakukutukana hivi?
Inaweza kuwa tu ni matusi indirect.
There is nothing.
Ama tu ni mtu anataka kuuliza umeninyamazia aje anakutumia kanini.
See, those are your friends. You and your 400 people. Because now I'm trying to think. The only memes I get, they just be making me laugh.
Those are the...
My friends have not gone deeper to those realms.
Unajua sisi pia tunafuata hadi politics. So unapata memes paka za politics.
Za Kasongo?
Na zote hata kama ni za Wamunyoro. Zote zinakaa mtu lazima. Lakini sasa those are the kind of things that ni sawa, but are they friends just because they're sending memes?
Where? Okay.
Question. And how do you get them?
Question on top of your question. Do you have a time in your life that you would sit down and say, I actually did have a friend?
Yes. Yeah.
Situpe story. Simu moja.
Best. Sasa ilikuwa ya hiyo season.
Was it good times or bad times?
Both. We went through a lot with you see, when in phases of life you have different kind of friends. So when we grew up, we had like friends who can keep secrets.
Those are the OGs.
Like friends, no matter what.
And now you're not even friends anymore now.
Yeah, now imagine hata sisi si mabest anymore. Ama hata tuongeagi, but they have never disclosed those secrets.
You will go to heaven. You will go to heaven.
Hawajai hata kusengenya naye.
The people who don't even, when you're arguing and they don't bring up your, you go to heaven.
Hey. Good friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see, right now, I've kept friends from even high school. We have a WhatsApp group. We still talk.
Me, I left my...
Both, all their high school, no, not all of them. 2 of them. I have 2 of them. Hizo zingine hata sijui walienda ngapi.
Me, for high school, I left it. But now looking back, now that I'm grown, you know, yesterday, we were going home with my sister, and we were talking about high school, so I started counting back time. Niko na guy nimezeeka nikaacha mal. Nikaacha. But now, like my high school friends, for me, I left the group. Looking back now, I should have been more mature. But it was going through a season of change in your life. And people who keep reminding you of
the past.
The past.
And you don't want to... Like,
no, it's
you're
not
not there
even
anymore.
that I don't want to remember, but I'm still in the process of becoming. So every time you mention it, it feels like you're pulling me back. So they knew me when, most of them knew me when I was a bad person. And so life happened. I found Jesus. Jesus found me.
You found each other.
Yeah, and so now a person who's like, oh, I cannot believe this is so and so and nini nini nini. You remember how she used to do this and this and at that time, it felt like a burden.
Do you think, did it help you to just move out of that group or stay away from it?
No, I left, like, I don't think I even survived in that group for a month.
I think it's a good thing.
And they were not even being mean, but to me, in that season of life, it felt like a burden.
Lakini sasa, si ni ushuhuda tu.
So now that I'm grown and I'm mature, I should have stayed because there are people that actually know me on different phases of life. But at that time, seeing a handle. There are people like, most of them were friends on Facebook and whatever, and they sit down and they're like, you're like that. And it's still surprising. Like, if you knew me, it's still surprising. But it was, at that time, it felt like a burden. But so unaona ukitoka na watu wametengeneza group unakaa kuko na mari.
Sasa.
So then it was more of getting judged. Na wewe ni masaibu. Aki ilikuwa masaibu.
Sasa, see, there's a group tulikuwa nayo. Hey, yeah. I went to Nakuru some few years back. Nikakuta one of my friends preaching.
Hata ulimfanyia hivyo?
Ushaikaa hivi ukasema Mungu kama uliokoa huyu kuna Mungu. The people who we went to from primary school.
So you know them.
Vizuri sana. And these are the people, when people go to Kesha, sisi kulikuwa na movie ilitoka watoto kaa chini. Watoto kaa chini ama factual films. Yeah, zile zilikuwa zinakuja kwa uwanja. Projector na kitambaa kubwa nyeupe. People are in Kesha praying.
Y'all are having the time of your life.
Sasa sisi tutaenda movie kwanza before tukute watu Kesha.
Lord have mercy.
Tutaenda movie kwanza. Na kwa movie I had a neighbor alikuwa anaweka bata. Bata ni ducks. Right?
Yeah.
Ama zinaitwa nini?
Ni ducks, goose, geese.
Wacha geese, hizo ni geese ni za msituni.
Can you enjoy English?
Hizo ni za msituni.
Ducks ndizo za home.
Ducks
ni domestic.
Wacha tuseme domestic ducks. Kuna
na geese ni wild.
Hebu tutagugu. Ama tuambiwe hapo kwa. Hebu tuambie ni geese ni nini na ducks ni nini?
Mimi nilikuwa nataka kusema turkey ile Thanksgiving.
Si turkey.
Si pole.
Turkey inaitwa bata. Turkey inaitwa kuku mzinga. Kuna bata mzinga na kuku mzinga.
Unaharibu story.
Bata mzinga ni hizo geese. Kuku mzinga ni turkey. Kurukuru. Zinaitwa kurukuru. By the way hizo. Zinaitwa kurukuru. Nilikuwa nazitaka kurukuru ho.
I even forgot what I was doing. Help.
Zinaitwa kurukuru. Kwa sababu ya kurukuru. So, alikuwa anaitwa Shage. I think alikufaga rest in peace Shage. Ni mzee, very old guy. Alikuwa amejengea ducks, bata nyingi. So, na wengine wengi walikuwa wamezifuga. It was common in Nakuru. So tutaenda zile mayai zimeoza zenye hizo zinanuka hivyo. We will collect them. Anakuanga mahali amezitoa. We will collect.
So carrying them to Kesha?
No, kwa movie. Because we have arrived late and you don't have a space to sit in front. You throw one of them, ikigonga mtu ikisplash inanuka, they spread, you find a way.
No, Lord.
Na unaenda unakaa chini unaona movie yako na star. So we never used to go to Kesha. We used to go to Kesha once a year. 31st. Kuruka mwaka. Peke yake. After hapo na hiyo 31st ukisharuka mwaka saa sita na nusu umetoka umeenda shughuli yako. So those people tumekuwa nao kwa hiyo life. And then you spread, kila mtu anaenda maisha yake. When you come back home unakuta yeye ni pastor.
God works in mysterious ways.
Hey!
So you're the judging kind.
Sasa their friends wenye walikuwa kwako. Sasa you imagine tulikuwa naye kwa hiyo face. And we still talk about what we did. We still talk about it hata akiwa pastor, because sasa tukiwa na our free time, we are catching up. Bado tutaongea hiyo story, which is not a bad thing. Like kukumbushana, we are not there anymore. He is not there anymore. So those friends umewakeep kwa all seasons of life and they are still there. They are very precious. They are very precious and they have so many secrets. Like hizi ni vitu zenye mimi najua yeye ni pastor.
Hajatumia content ya kuhubiri.
Nafaa kusikiza mahubiri yake, lakini labda akiniona anaweza, lakini sijaisikia mahubiri hiyo story. Sijaisikia, lakini mimi hata mimi nimeisemea hapa. There was a time kwanza kulikuwa oh my goodness. Hiyo time ndio ilikuwa movie ya Dracula. Tumetoka kuona Dracula. Tukitoka kuona movie, when we are going back there is an estate in Ethiopia. It's in Nakuru. So the movie we used to be in somewhere in Kamukunji. It's called Kamukunji. So from Kamukunji, instead ya kuzunguka, Pida is fenced. It's a rich people.
Gated community.
It's a gated community. Yes. So there is an entrance and an exit. Ukiingia hivi, there is no other way out. Ni lazima uende hivi, na ukiingia hivi lazima utoke hiyo side. There is no any other way out. Juku kwingine ni manyumba za watu. So Dracula, si tumetoka kuona Dracula before ishe. My dad used to work in Kanto na walikuwa wamepatia makoti zingine, makabuti zimefika huko nyeusi. We went back home.
This is already sounding like a bad thing.
Rushed home, tukavaa hizo makabuti na kimask. Then kapanda juu ya mti.
God.
And it is in a gated community hapo Pida. So hakuna kwenda huku nje. Entrance ni moja na exit ni moja. And these are a lot of people. So tuliruka kutoka yale panda mti moja, nikapanda mti moja, tumevaa mask.
See, you just made them think Dracula had come to life.
Na umetoka kuiwatch. Those are the things we did. Na say, na until today, hajawahi kaa hivi chini akaihubiri ama akaitoa ama na more. So those friends, kama uko na watu kama hao, treasure them. But to find them, how do you even find them?
Fire and Spice connect. Where we connect you to your tribes people.
You see, there are people who just be in your life too. When you don't have, hata wataki story. When they wanaweza kukamua. When hauna kitu ya kukamuliwa anymore.
But I realize, like, our parents' generation, and you guys can tell us if your parents are like this, they don't have very many friends. Like, for the ones that have good marriages, they're friends, like couples, friends, and they do everything together, or they chill together, or they have, like, one friend that you even thought was your uncle, and kumbe you're not even related, and that's all they have. But
sisi ndio tunataka
50.
Tunataka watu wengi, kirete.
Yeah, make a football match, and you still keep losing like Arsenal.
Lazima ungetaja Arsenal when you hate that.
Yeah,
nini wewe?
You keep losing.
Wacha usiende hapo. So
as if you're trying.
Don't find Arsenal.
If that person supports Arsenal, you're lost. Find the one that supports Jesus.
Sidaganya watu wa Arsenal. Power.
Unaishiwa power kama boso. You were saying?
Kulikuwa na story tulikuwa sijui kama hiyo iko nini ya Mike. What why saying here about?
Si mimi napenda story, si sana.
So Mike, nilikuwa ka story kingine hapo hivyo lakini sasa sijui hata kama nataka kumbuka. So Mike had good friends.
I don't just remember venye mimi nakwambia story.
Story, okay, watanianzia. Winaza.
Story cow.
So Mike had friends. Good friends. Workmates, some of them the workmates and neighbors and even relatives, friends wametoka kijiji moja.
Akona wengi.
Akona mabeste. So Mike na mabeste wengi, yeye alikuwa married. Na mabeste wengi alikuwa nao kuwa married. So we will go hang out na mabeste wake akitokea job, lakini atafika home kwanza make sure watu wako sawa, kila kitu iko sawa, amepeleka kila anapeleka, then anaenda watch game na mabeste. Kama kuna game ama whatever, two for the road and then come back home. And hiyo ndio imekuwa life yake. So the wife abambiki na hiyo story. Zile za sasa you still keep the company that ulikuwa keep ukiwa bachelor. Sasa umeoa na bado.
Why do guys do that?
I don't know. So I'm because I'm married now na mabeste zangu hawataoa, so I need to stay away from them and look for married men.
You need to have boundaries.
What do you mean boundaries?
Was this not your story? Why are you stopping?
Yeah, lakini sasa si ndio kwanza wewe ndio umeniuliza swali. So anyway, Mike hakukuwa na hizo boundaries.
Yeah, you
hakukuwa nazo.
You have people that you're responsible for now.
Who said when I'm with boys I'm irresponsible?
No, now them they can do whatever they want. You cannot do all that you want.
I don't have to do what they do.
Then come home.
This that's a way we answer so. So Mike.
Okay.
You know kilimla kuaga na like when I'm out there I'm doing stuff.
No, it's not
just because
that.
Unajua ama ndio.
So upige sherehe ukiwa single alafu ndio upige sherehe ukiwa mbaba.
Lakini siwezi wakati off.
Our cut off utendanga Saturday.
Ai. Tuko tumezoea kumit kila siku. Wewe na
kwani mna date?
Na ulinipenda hivyo. Zoea. So anyway, Mike alikuwa mse loyal kwa mabeste. So he kept good friends. So wakikama anatoa form and life happens. Alikuwa anatoa form kama unajua sasa those are the boundaries what you're talking about. Kitambo maybe alikuwa anakula mogoka. Sasa juu ama mina because sasa is responsible, he goes to them and buys for them, but yeah, hakuli boundaries. Change. Weekend maybe ndio wanashikisha pamoja. Because it's
story. Unaharibu.
Mike was loyal to their friends and everything. And one time Mike lost his job. Kapoteza tu kazi. And the friends started fading away. Like ana form. So anyway. So friends were like, in fact hata akiingia kwa club wase wanahepa ama wanahama wanaenda ingine. Juu sasa sumbua amekaa. But wakati alikuwa anatoa form hakuwa sumbua. But anyway, the problem is mabeste pia wakamchomea mpaka kwa wife sasa.
Was she still complaining that he doesn't come home?
The wife was complaining, but now sasa hata saini mabeste wanachoma. Ni zile za hazi yako kwani ajui ameo anakunywa vibaya, but wakati ulikuwa unabai hakuna kunywa vibaya. They will even take you home ukilemewa. But right now, wanakuchomea. So, ni kukugonganisha. So now, you end up...
Me have so many questions, but continue.
You end up... Mike ameenda hapa amekosana na wewe. Wanasumbuana. Sasa hii was. Because before walikuwa wanasumbuana hata akiwa na mabeste. Sasa hata ni was. Mpaka sasa mabeste wako. Wife anazusha. Mpaka mabeste wako ndio wananiambia vitu kwa mnafanya.
Hii ni story mbaya kaya rafiki pesa.
Hey. So, it becomes bad. It becomes bad. So, Mike akacheki akaona hata ni nini. Akaanza kujikaisha kivyake na depression, akaanza kusink kwa depression na stress mingi. Haizi enda home juu hata haya amepoteza job, hana hata ado ya maziwa, hana hata anything, hata utaingia home ufeso. So anangoja watu wakiwa wamelala, anaenda kwa amelala, anaamka mapema. Ndio asiitishwe pesa ya maziwa, anaishia anajifanya hata ameenda kuhaso na hata hakuna hajapata kitu. Anaenda kuhaso anyway. But inakuwa ngumu. So life ikakuwa ngumu kwa yeye. So he lost like all to a place where alianza kuuza vitu za nyumba. Mike will sell something in the house, hata TV utamkuta ameekelea TV hapa, ameenda kuuza ndio akunywe.
Oh, see, now that's the problem. I thought he was bringing back home.
Hakuna, anatoa kwa nyumba anaenda juu sasa amegive up na life.
Wait.
So it was bad. Ameuza sijui nini.
Does this story have a happy ending?
Si utulie. Uko na mia.
Kwa sababu inaendelea hata mimi nakwadi.
Inaendelea hiyo mbaya. So Mike akaendelea hivyo, maisha ikakuwa ngumu and he lost all his, I will say all. Apart from the good ones when hata hakuwa anawashughulikia. You see when alikuwa na kitu, I never knew he had friends. So wale hata walimsaidia ni people who they just knew him, they were friends, but Mike alikuwa anawatoka. Ni kama alikuwa anawahepa. But now he realized the people I thought they are my friends, they are even not my friends. But the people that nilikuwa ninalenga are the people who are standing with me.
At least alikuwa anatoka stand na ulikuwa umeanza kunidepress.
So ikakuwa hivyo to an extent where say wanamtumia kukunywa. In a sense that they will, Mike amebeba kitu kwa nyumba, so wife ya Mike anapigia ama mabeste wanapigia, wanamwambia niaje, Mike amekuja na TV hapa. So wife anamwambia niaje, msikubali yauze, kaeni mpigisheni story hapo na kama. Chukueni 2,000 baini kamzinga. So these people wakapata mali pa.
Wait,
wakapata
this story is horrible. So she had money.
Yeah.
That she could have helped.
Oh yeah.
But she,
Yeah.
Mike,
she couldn't stand seeing Mike akiwa amekuja kwa hao akiwa mlevi. Na yeye as a wife si ati hana hiyo do. She could afford even to pay the house. She could afford to do everything. But she made sure amefanya Mike akuwe mtu horrible. Amefanya Mike akuwe kimtu tu kiko. Amechoma everywhere.
But you see, and I think it's pandemic, epidemic, whatever. Help me, I went to school somewhere. But it's a crisis that most men turn into Mike because that's just how life has.
A lot of them.
When Chiki, and I think we had this conversation in a past episode, women not all of us are lucky either to have good friends. And there's something that happens when you just talk, ikutoke, and then you just move on with life. Nothing is solved, but it's not bottled up inside of you. I was listening to something, shout out to my friend Robert Urale. He does like some meetings and he has a whole, I think it's called Men of Valor, if I'm not wrong. And I was listening to him do one session and most men were talking about such things. They're not bad guys. Like I talk in skill. But most guys, they're not bad guys. So then I'm like, I don't have peace at home. Because if you have that peace at home, you want to go home. you're not gonna be Mike when you know like kachakula alafu unaenda kwa mabeste because you have that peace at home. Most of them, like the survey that people do, most of them say they don't have peace in their homes. So then they go out to hang out with the boys. But then those people that you chill out with all the time are not even your friends. Like if the cops were to walk in a building, those people would set you up easily. Easily. So most people don't have friends, yet they're judged for their mistakes. Because I feel like Mike angekuwa na mabeste wazuri angefika hapo.
Mike, just because amekuwa na mabeste wenye yeye mwenyewe alifikiria ni mabeste, and we have fake friends in our lives. Very, very many of them. Zenye kama uko nayo utaitwa hata kiongozi.
But I think fake friends are people just don't know how to be good friends.
What is a good friend?
Seeing your description, then you look at it, be honest, genuine, and whatever other qualities of connection.
But you can imagine sasa hase walipata vile wanaweza kamua place ingine through mine na shida ya mine.
But si historia ya maembe. Wewe kuna shamba ya maembe? Mimi ni best yako juu nakuja na maembe.
Ni wewe mbona niambia story ya mtoto mama yake alinini?
Alidu.
Yenye mama yake alijifanya mgonjwa.
No, yeye alikuwa anafanya mtoto ni mgonjwa.
So those are the kind of people. Kwa sababu huu mama bila huu mtoto ana njia nyingine ya kukamua.
Hata hajifeel kama yeye ni ako na purpose in life. Kuna watu wenye wame purpose in life, like they get their purpose by making other people miserable.
This reminds me. This reminds me of something that came into my mind. Like, so what you need to focus on building is not the friends. Focus on building what nobody can destroy.
Okay.
Like when you focus on making wealth na mabeste, making wealth, they can destroy your wealth. When you focus on doing stuff that can bring you together mkwe kwa class moja na mabeste wako so that you can fit in, like you drive the same cars, they can destroy those cars. When you focus on building a group because you sing well, mukae kwa group kama celebrities, mabeste ma celeb, ama you DJ well, ama
you nataka kama na vacancy mningisha hapo.
They can destroy that. So what I'm saying is, try to build something that they cannot destroy.
What is that something?
A character. When you decide to be a good person, they cannot destroy the goodness in you, a good person.
That's true, yeah.
Like build to be focused, build yourself to be obedient, build yourself to be a good person. They will try to destroy it, but the far they can get is your body.
Wow, unajua? It always surprises me kwa Bible that Moses alikuwa kichwa mbaba. Alikufa hata juu ya hasira. But God calls Moses the meekest man he has ever seen. Mtu mwenye alikuwa hivyo vyote, God still saw him as the meekest person. It means that alikuwa amebuild kitu yenye hata tukimkasirisha, hata tukimfikisha wapi, hiyo Mungu ashaiona. The same thing with David. David alikuwa mtu wa mamambo, we all know, he was stealing people's wives too. But even at that point, God was like, I've seen David a man after my own heart. Every imagine mse mwenye akona heart kama ya Mungu. Alafu angalia tabia za mse.
Tabia zinakaa tu zile.
But every time he fell, because we're all human and we fall. He was so quick to go back and repent and nini that we can all spend our whole lifetime talking about how much he fell, but yes, I'll make it right.
What I'm getting is kuna relationship fulani David alikuwa nayo na Mungu yenye hata binadamu hawezi destroy.
Yeah.
Kuna mahali walikuwa wamefikishana na Mungu. You can beat David, mnaweza muongelea, anaweza fanya hata vitu mbaya. But God can still defend.
Exactly. Unaweza kuwa tu
kitu. Atampunish ndio, because everything has consequences. David ataomba msamaha na asamehewe. I'm not encouraging. No,
it's more because I'm listening to you, and you're saying we built something that no man can destroy. And I was thinking back to when I said I left the group because people kept pulling me back.
Yeah.
But you see, considering what you're saying, they can't destroy the person that I'm building.
You were scared, maybe, or you thought they will.
In my insecurities and in my all of that, I felt like it was dependent on their approval. But in real sense, and with whatever you're saying, it means if I continue working towards being a good person, you can't take this from me. And
you don't need anybody's approval. You don't. Because it is, whatever you build is for you. Whatever you build is for you. You are not, and now the people who fit in, they will just connect. And that is how you get your tribe. They will just fit in because you have built a character in you that kuna watu hawawezi fit in kwa character yako, they will just fade away. Those who can fit in will remain, and those are your tribe. Kuna watu hata kuna maisha utakaa wajaribu kukutoa kwa hiyo maisha yako. Reason being wanaona they cannot take it. I don't know who said, I think tulikuwa tunaongea, we say the higher you go, the cooler it becomes.
Yeah.
And when I say the higher you go, I don't mean how much money you make, how much wealth you accumulate. No, I mean how deep you go, how high you fly. You will just hang around the eagles. The chickens. The chickens zitalemewa haziwezi fika hiyo height. Hata hizo ducks na geese whatever. Na makurukuru. They cannot fit in. They will just fall off.
An ostrich, nilikuwa nasikiliza kwa National Geographic. It's such a big and strong bird. Like ostrich inaweza kupiga teke ikubomoe. But they easy fly. So the only way if fight ya ostrich, unaenda tu
itashinda hapa.
Itarusha mateke, itafanya nini, itajaribu kukugonga na beak, but if you're up, it can't fly.
He cannot destroy you there.
But because hata haiwezi fika. Hata inaweza chukua mtoto wako kutoka chini ende na hiyo. So it's the things or there are ways to even get your tribe instead of remaining on this level of ostriches that will keep kicking you and borrowing you and putting scars in your life. Fly
and uko.
Because as you fly, the only people you meet are people like you.
Sijui ni storybook gani tulikuwa tunasoma shule.
Mimi sikuwa shuleni.
Shule yote ya serikali baby. Sijui ni nini ilijieka mabawa. There's an animal ilijieka mabawa ilijaribu kufly and then
primary English.
Primary English. And then ikafika mahali ikachomekana jua ilikuwa imewekana wax. Zikamelt. Those are the kind of friends who are at wonder. They want to they have fake feathers.
So they're coming.
They're coming. You go higher.
When the sun hits.
When the sun hits, alafu sasa wewe the more unaenda, the cooler it becomes. Wewe sasa hiyo sana ikugongi, unaonea sana.
Oh yo.
They cannot go beyond the sun. Wewe uliendaga.
Wow.
Uliendaga. And And that is how you find your tribe. You don't need even to struggle so much. Just build a character that will sustain the people around you. Okay. And those are the things that hawawezi, they cannot destroy a character.
Yeah.
Unless you destroy it yourself. You can only destroy it yourself.
Don't destroy yourself. Hatuwezi kwa tumekapa hivi vyote tukijaribu kuwapatia hizi mastori alafu mnajidestroy.
But anyway,
tunaweza washautianga kaa nini komanda?
We, komanda anasema nini?
Kai, we.
Ameenda Seattle. You see, in life, life is a journey. This life is a journey. And with this journey, there is so many things you find on your way. So many things. And the people you walk with, side by side, when God says He's the light unto my feet, is that lamp?
The light unto my feet and
the light
unto my path.
The light unto my feet? The light unto my path.
The lamp unto my path.
Okay, the lamp unto my path. The light.
And the lamp.
Light niya?
Miguu.
Na lamp niya?
Barabara. Ama ni the lamp unto my feet.
Sasa unanichanganya. It's
sounds nice. I wonder that's what I'm trying to shuku.
Uko sure lakini unafanya unishuku.
The lamp unto my feet.
Is the light unto my is the lamp unto my feet, the light. Inasema nini? Anyway, vile inasema ukipataga. So, anakumulikia and he directs you.
Nini yangu iko na kirere, iko TPT.
You need a phone. So, ndio shida ya kutumia tu Tecno. Na masimu zingine zinaitwa iTel. Anyway. So, inasema
your word is a lamp for my feet and the
light ni kwa path. Wewe ulikuwa unaniambia light, unanichanganya kwa nini? Na nilikuwa sawa kwa neno. So when Mungu akikumulikia na amekuongoza, the people who goes with you, your tribe now goes with you. When they see you messing up ama diverting, they don't shout at you. Watakuredirect. Hey, bro, una lost. Kile unafanya, mazee imagine, si poa. Hapa, hautaenda poa. Is the example that I give. The Google Maps.
Yeah.
Google Maps has a destination ukiweka nini?
Address.
Ukiweka address, itakupa na ufinye start, it has a destination. You will go, na itakupeleka the shortest, wengine ni the shortest way, or zingine ni the longest way, depending. But even if you get lost, the Google Map doesn't shout at you. It just reroutes you. Hata ukimiss your exit, that Google Map will still take you to your destination. It reroutes. And it doesn't shout at you, come. Itakwambia recalculating, rerouting. Na lakini utafika kwa destination yako. So those are the friends that we need around us.
They can recalculate.
They can just reroute you, niaje unapotea. Tell me as it is. But in njia destination ndio ile. Lakini usiende hapa. Exit. Utafika tu. Wachana na hiyo yenye unapitia. And when they direct you in love, when they tell you the truth, whether it is bitter truth, lakini is the truth. Hakuna haja mtu wa sugarcoat ukweli. Kuna wale watu wanataka tu, wanaweza tu kusugarcoat ya ukweli. Waku please tu at that moment. Those are not friends. Friends are the people who tell you as it is.
What?
Kama ni mbaya ni mbaya.
I used to hate it. I used to. Someone calls you out?
Mm-hmm.
I used to hate it.
Nobody likes rebukes.
Actually,
Nobody likes rebukes. But
it depends on how. I don't think it's in the Bible. Kaiko kwa Bible nitawaambia. Sema John screen up and now kwambia hizi mambo lakini people think they can rebuke anybody. And we are in a generation where we think just because I know you, I can tell you, I can even advise you. But we forget, for you to be able to correct me, you have to cultivate a relationship. So you can't just come from wherever you've come and see me and start telling me what to do.
Yeah.
But most people think because I'm older than you or because I know you or I've seen you, I can tell you whatever to do.
That reminds me, unajua kuna watu wanaingilianga tu kwa maisha yako. Do you know, you cannot be corrected if you're not... Okay, let me rephrase myself. When you're not successful, nobody bothers about your life. Like, huyo sasa hata unamwambia, unamsaidia sasa. Wewe mwenyewe ameshindwa kujisaidia.
Ningeagree na wewe. Until I met this cohort of people who are specialties in kicking people already down. Hao watasema advisor. Yaani ushalemewa na kulemesha.
Mimi hii social media ninaendanga napitia hivi, unacheki vitu zenye watu wana go through. Watu kama hao wa kukanyaga chini ni wengi sana.
Why are we like this?
I don't know. Lakini ni zile za hata wacha friends. Just community people. Like watu wengi tu. Especially men. Na hii kitu ni wanaume sana. I can count hata majina. Just the other time, huyu jamaa anamfuatanga sana. Mimi sijui mkitaka kunirushia mawe mnirushie. But I follow Kibe and to Kibe so much. And I listen to him. He says some things which they make sense, saingine. And I listen to him. So that's the well, shauri yako. Okay, the judge si shida yako. So Andrew Kibe sometimes back inasemekana alikuwa ameenda down. I don't know how true that is. And then after ameenda down akareach out kwa jamaa. Of which I deny, but see, I don't know the truth or how true is it, but I'm trying to give this example and pengine too. And then he reached out to a friend. Akamu-inbox Instagram, hey, niaje, I need your help. The guy alimu-expose kwa kila mtu. Uneni Kibe ananiomba usaidizi. Unajua? So, do you think hata Kibe akiwa na shida kama ni ukweli anaweza omba usaidizi? Atakufa hata na nini na depression yake. Kwa sababu sasa if kitu kidogo hivyo umekimbia, you use that as a content. Just the other day, kuna jamaa anaitwa Alvan Loud, TikToker.
Controversial.
Yeah, ameenda amekuwa na issues zake. And I'm not saying they were like na hizo issues zote ameshindwa hata kulipa nyumba, amekuwa akiishi mahali ameishi, but men walimkanyaga chini bado. A man who is hurt already anakanyagiwa shingo chini bado.
People are not responsible for themselves. But you want me to be responsible for you?
Nimejaribu.
And also people are not accountable to anybody. So by iyo kujaribu yako, you're probably trying. My mom always said, your best and worst advice is you. Ukiwa peke yako, unaweza advice. But you will also never know when you're wrong. So, as an example, mepeana, it sounds like people who didn't have a tribe.
They thought they did.
No, they didn't absolutely.
Because
sababu before ufike rock bottom, like sizi kana wewe mpaka ufike rock bottom. Au hata wako kwa basement ya rock bottom, walifika rock bottom na wameendelea.
All these people nakwambia they were once celebrated.
It doesn't matter.
Everybody alikuwa anataka kuwa associated na yeye.
Yeah, I also want to be associated with people who are at the top.
So, just because kamenilemea,
but
doesn't mean I'm irresponsible.
I'm clapping for you. I'm not your friend. I'm your fan. Usikaunt my fans kama mabeste.
But nakuuliza,
akona mabeste.
They didn't, when he didn't have friends like friends, wachana sasa mabeste.
Sasa ndio nakwambia hawana. Unaweza kuwa na like, would you watch your friend go to that depth of low?
Ngumu.
Ndio maana nasema we live in people are so much by themselves. And when you're by yourself, you never know you're wrong until you're so wrong. Because unajipatia your best. Like hakuna mtu mwenye ana going through life. Nobody goes through life doing bare minimum. When it's your life, you give it your best. When it's you trying to help other people, you might give us bare minimum. But when it's you doing your life, you give it your best. You want to be the best. But sometimes that best is not good enough. But you will never know that if you're walking by yourself. That's what I'm saying. Like for all these guys, I feel like people just walk by themselves.
But how do you know? There are people who you've been counting as friends, and then when you hit that rock bottom, how do you even pinpoint? How do you even know those kind of?
You will know how people handle you. After when people are using you for what you have, you know. You're just scared of withdrawing the giving and being by yourself.
So most of us, they are living by themselves. They're just by themselves, no friends.
It's a toxic dynamic out here in these streets where most of our friendships are defined by what we give each other or what we get from each other, which is not a bad thing. We have been built as social beings, and there's something that you have that I don't have.
Mm-hmm.
But most of us, instead of making it a complimentary thing, where I compliment you in the area that I'm good and you compliment me, we do it as I take, you take. So if I withdraw, na imebaki hakuna deposit, I withdraw too. Imebaki zero. I move on to the next person. Because I feel like this guy, like, not even just the guys, I feel like hizi stories zote tumekuwa tukiwatch online, even as Yad. She shouldn't have gotten there with ukiona watu kama yako.
But unasema withdraw. What is there to withdraw kama sija deposit anything?
Si yenye nimepata nayo ndio nikuacha zero.
So hata hakuna kitu umedeposit, una withdraw tu kile unapata hapo na mjali.
I don't know if I don't think guys do this. But girls have this, they're these friends who will come. They're always on your phone. They're so nice. They're the ones that we have pet names for. Hey, darling, how are you doing? I don't even think men call each other darling.
You Aje.
Not even a shock.
Mimi ndaita mwanaume mwingine aje down.
Hi, darling.
Hi, babe. Aje, ai wewe.
I don't know, make it sound
Kai. Hey. Let me tell you. Unaona vile sasa madem vile mnakuaga zile za you've hanged out together, mmekuwa na siku poa, mmeshinda poa, mmeachana. In fact, girls update each other. Hata ndio nimechukua Uber. Imagine umsewa Uber, mnaanza msengenya Uber ama hata labda ni kutextiana. Mnatextiana.
I just don't do it.
Nimeshuka. Ati wacha hivyo. Mnasengenyana, umeshuka. You are updating each other on every move you make. Aki nimefika kwa nyumba, nimechoka babes.
You see, that is not even like a friend. That's what I was trying to say. That's just regular.
Sasa imagine, mimi kimwanaume tumeachana. Very good friend. Mimi niamua update ati vile safari yangu vile ilikuwa ati taki Uber ndio kimekaa buda. Buda mwenye amekuja na Uber. Ameweza aje?
You don't?
Ai.
So how do they know you got home?
A week later. Hata nitafika na nikose kukuambia. Next time tunaongea, maybe ni 3 days ama a week later. Buda, imagine nilifika 1 week later. Nilifika poa. Sasa ndo nakuupdate. Ai, mwanaume ati kuja nikuita hi darling, hi baby.
But you know,
wewe.
Guys.
Hey.
No, basi without calling them babes or darling.
Yeah.
You still don't tell them where you're going.
Some are kind enough to just text. Hey, thank you, nimefika. Good night.
Yeah, that's an about good night.
Kuna tu zile wale wanaambia nanga, but me hata
toxic masculinity into you.
I am so bad in communication, and especially fellow men. Me hata 1 week later hata ndo nakumbuka. Tulikuwa nayo. Nilifikanga.
Isiku kama huyo.
Ati hi darling. Hey darling, umefika? Hey baby, umefika wapi? Na ni mwanaume.
But you take those same bad communication skills to people that you're supposed to be checking in with.
How? That is men.
Guy, men, be changed, be transformed.
That is meant for you. Lakini
but then how are you supposed to keep up on friendship if you're this bad?
No, I don't have to be like telling you all my business to just.
No, like once a month.
Hiyo ni sawa. Keep updating each other. We talk about business.
You'll see check on people.
We talk about soccer. Like game yangu like ndio ni check up. I can't just call you ati nilikuwa tu nimekupigia nikusalimie.
This is the problem of so when are we shooting the podcast? Ati umesema tunafanya nini? Ati
straight to the point. Unashinda unasugarcoat call ya nini?
Why can't we just have a conversation?
Ati sasa you look like the borrowers.
Why?
Because wanaanzaga na long time Buddha.
No, see.
Kastori kanakuja kanaisha si uniachie ruabe hapo mtu wangu.
See hivyo. See? It doesn't even have to be long. Wewe kimtu ukaje? Maisha yanapelekaje? Ulifanya hivi na hivi na ulikuwa unafanya hivi na hivi. Okay, zidi.
Hiyo ni sawa. Hiyo naweza.
Utajaribu.
Unajua inakaa ni kuna biashara tulikuwa nayo. Ulimanage. Kadiri kaliva.
Si business.
Kadiri kaliva.
Usilete hapa. Unamuuliza mamako aje? Mtoto meno imeanza kung'oka.
Why are you asking me about my wife?
Guys, it was if your wife is
wait, what is that your business?
Y'all don't ask each other about how is your family doing?
Family.
How is your wife and kids?
Wacha kwenda huko. How is your family doing? Imetosha.
I can't ask how is your wife.
Usianze usikae kama pastor wengine hapa hivi. Na nikisema hivyo namaanisha they just waste a lot of time kutaka kusukuma point moja. That a person will just go around
okay.
Kusukuma point moja. Instead of just telling you Kenya is blessed ama Kenya will be blessed, ataanza kukutajia county zote za Kenya. Mombasa is going to be blessed. Kisumu is going to be blessed. Marsabit is going to be blessed.
Yes.
Nakuru is going to be blessed. I say Kenya is going to... Umetaja hizi zote za nini? So went too straight to the point.
But doesn't it feel good when you're mentioned specifically?
Sasa zenye you mention, will you mention zote?
YOLO.
So unaona sasa.
But doesn't it feel good?
It feels good to be mentioned.
So wacha basi tu mention wenye atafikia.
Na wenye atafikia?
Mungu
hizo ni scars. Hizo ni scars.
Atakuja next Sunday ataendelea penye aliachia.
Sasa itakuwa ni message nyingine.
Na bado atasema sasa hivi kwamba Kenya will be blessed, Kenya will be delivered. And this nyingine Turukana akikuja Isiolo.
Sasa hiyo.
Hiyo saa nyingine atatushika si wote by the end of the year.
Wacha nikwambie. So ama friends wa kushindana kwa kupigia ni zile za wanaanzia story mbali ndio wakuombe kitu. Ni the same thing
unaniambia. How is your wife? She's good. How are the children?
And you are a man. Asking another man. Wanaume. Are you ama ni mimi tu? Ama ni mimi tu? Like jamaa amenipigia, wife yako kwa aje?
Utamshuku.
Nipigie niulize like watu wako wazi wako sawa. Familia iko wazi sawa.
Mimi BBC familia.
Wacha kwenda suko hivi.
Akienda mtuwezi kukua good friend to you.
Hapana, niulize vitu zingine.
Like for real?
Mara moja ni sawa. Lakini when you keep asking now,
unaanza kuwa suspicious. Suspicious for what?
Why are you asking?
But aren't this the same friends you're going to talk to when you need to talk something, relationship or whatever?
But they are the same people, but I don't need all of them. I just need to be specific.
So mimi nasema best info.
Best info anakuulizanga tu familia iko aje.
Familia?
Mko aje na familia tuko poa. Like general.
Hebu niambie ni jumi nauliza watu mpaka kama tutoa meno zimengoka.
It's fine when we then. You men got details. Women like details.
Yeah.
And it is natural for women. It's the same way mimi nikipass message kwako unakasirikaga. I need details. Mimi nikamaliza.
But the details are the message.
Nataka kukwambia podcast na shoot kesho saa 9. Period. Unataka nikwambie vile tutaenda, sisi kile tutafanya, details tutajulia kwa set.
I have been suffering.
Like I don't go to details. Men go. In fact, we are very poor in passing messages.
It's so bad that when we're talking, I have to ask questions.
Ingekwanga
mimi nikikwambia ulizani maswali tunakwanga nimepata kila kitu.
Wewe unajua umesema composition na imeisha. Umeanza mpaka umemaliza. Mimi nakupatia message
mimi nafanyanga.
Message yenyewe umepata ni hiyo.
Umetoka hapa kutuambia you report so.
Men don't go to the communication ya men wanga like poor sana. Very poor. Because we don't go to
so y'all make really bad friends.
But we are cool friends. Because this is the same tribe. This itawaisha hii story.
But ni wote mwenye mnataka ngati sijui male besties makosa. Ni ndio bele niko ajui kucommunicate mashida tupu. Tunaombea. But for now, work on yourself to be a good friend. And Mr. Spice anajenga prayer room pa kwenda kuomba.
Yeah.
Kutafuta discernment of knowing true friends. Don't be a borrower. By that time, Bible says, pray to be a lender, not a borrower. But to be a good friend, that's all we meant. Don't be the person that be scarring people and leaving wounds in your waking. But try your best to be a good friend, and God will reciprocate and give you a good friend. Ni hayo tu kwa sasa.
Yeah, kwa sasa ni hayo tu na kuna ngoma nimedrop. August 6th.
Hebu mulizeni hata nika siku gani kwa video?
Hawezi kutaki kwa video. August 6th.
Sikeni Vixen?
Vixen. Ufanye nini? Labda kama kuna mahali kuna kwa nini mhubiri ni kubadilisha gown mhubiri, hiyo ni sawa.
So podcast.
Hapo ndio unaweza tusea. So nimetoa ngoma inaitwa Unanibamba featuring Ellie Thomas Melody. It's a very nice song, happy song. So go to my YouTube channel, inaitwa Pato MTV. Subscribe and watch my music. And Fire and Spice, share this podcast. Pass this message. Like, comment. And a TikTok, and a Instagram, and a Facebook. TikTok tunajitaje?
Fire and Spice podcast.
Fire and Spice podcast. Facebook.
Fire and Spice podcast.
Fire and Spice. Instagram.
Fire Spicy.
Fire Spicy. Check it out.
Na
hapa YouTube. Hapo mahali yuko. Hata kama ni kwa TV hapo mahali yuko. Hapo pia tuko. So subscribe, share
There's
this.
Spotify TV.
Yeah.
Look at God. Adios. God bless.
Next time. Ay, si tumalize.
Imeisha.
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 Kaya.
Imeisha.